Yo, party people, what is up? Rampage just ended. We had a lot of great stuff going on the show. A fun opening match, other great stuff, including Dynamite news and Full Gear news. A lot of great news stories that just came out of this show. If you didn't see it, guess what? You're going to hear about it right now because the newest episode of The Gift of Gabe starts right now. You guys, Katsuyori Shibata versus Orange Cassidy was a really fun wrestling match. It was only the first of the top two opponents that Shibata wanted to go at against here in AEW, with the first being Orange Cassidy. Nice fun match. Great title defense by Orange Cassidy. He retained once again. Cannot wait to see what is next. I'm guessing he's going to have a really fun opponent for Full Gear. Once again, Cassidy retained. I'm looking forward to see what's going on next. And I'm also looking forward to Shibata's second match in terms of fighting in AEW. He said he wants the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. I don't know when that match is going to happen because, Danielson's got some stuff going on right now. More on that later. But cannot wait to see that match when it's down the road. Maybe Forbidden Door or something. Or maybe like even Revolution. Either way, it's going to be good. I hope you guys enjoyed that match here tonight. I sure did. Cannot wait for the good stuff for the future for Shibata and Orange Cassidy. You guys, another huge match just got made for Full Gear. We're going to see Chris Jericho, the Ocho, defending his Ring of Honor World title against Claudio Castagnoli, Bryan Danielson, and Sammy Guevara in a fatal four-way match. Guys, honestly, after the promo that aired on Rampage, I was like, yo, give me the triple threat. But Jericho said he wants somebody in his corner, and he wants that person to be from the JAS. His fellow stablemate, Sammy Guevara, he is right. Those two have never had beef, whether it was in the Inner Circle or the JAS. Guys, but did you notice the response from Sammy afterwards, where Jericho said, you know what you're going to have to do? Could this be a usage to possibly turn Sammy face again? It might be a little hard because some people still want to be hating on Sammy because they're a bunch of narcs. But either way, could this be how they do it? But overall, this match is going to be insane. There's so many cool stories. Blackpool Combat Club inner turmoil will continue. And maybe some JAS turmoil sprinkled right in between. It is going to be so good. And that leads to Sammy Guevara versus Bryan Danielson, Part 2 in a 2 out of 3 falls match this Wednesday on Dynamite. God, I can't wait for that. Their first match was awesome, and now they're going to get to do 2 out of 3 falls, guys. Reinforce the ring, reinforce the Meltzer star system, because it is going down on Dynamite Wednesday. Guevara versus Danielson, Part 2, 2 out of 3 falls. You are not going to want to miss it, and you're not going to want to miss that fatal four-way match at Full Gear. It is going to be so super dope. Alright, so the rest of the AEW Eliminator Tournament has been confirmed. We have our 8 competitors. If you saw the bracket or have seen it after the show now, you know what it is. Honestly, the only part that I think matters, I'm going to tell you to right now, I am predicting the finals. It is going to definitely be Ricky Starks going at it with Ethan Page. I said on the last AEW version of this show on The Gift of Gabe that Ethan Page was my favorite, unless there was somebody like a better option in this bracket. Guess what? Absolute Ricky Starks is that better option. Guys, some people were complaining about him being off TV for the past month since his last match and appearance on Rampage Grand Slam, but guess what? He's back. He had an absolute solution by being and entering himself in this Eliminator Tournament. It is honestly going to be so good. I predict him as the winner of this whole thing. And whether it's Moxley or MJF, it's going to be MJF. It is going to be a great way to have him to have a world title program, which we know he will be phenomenal in, and having a phenomenal program and eventual payoff match that further launches him into babyface stardom and just stardom overall in this company, being on his own. Like I said, that's the rundown for the Eliminator Tournament. If you somehow think it's going to go differently, what are you doing? It's definitely going to be Ricky Starks versus Ethan Page, and my man, absolute Ricky Starks, is going to win. Watch out, MJF or Moxley. Again, it's going to be MJF, because you got a great first challenger that's going to be coming up. But Ricky Starks versus Ethan Page is going to be a great match anyway. Guys, Full Gear is getting so super dope. Finally, you guys, it came down to the main event, Wardlow versus the Gates of Agony. This match was all right. We've seen it before. We knew it was the same old, same old. Wardlow ends up getting the dub once again. But this time, Powerhouse Hobbs and Wardlow had a classic face-to-face instead of just Hobbs doing what he's done the last 2 times and just laying down big old War Buddy, Wardlow, War Daddy, whatever you want to call him. Either way, it was a nice face-to-face showdown. But yo, did you guys notice? Samoa Joe looked like he was trying to just pull Wardlow back because he knew he was heated, and Wardlow just nudged him right out of the way. And Joe even looked at his chest like, dude, did you really just do that to me? But look, he stayed chill in the moment. Cannot wait to see Wardlow versus Powerhouse Hobbs. I've said it before, it's going to be so great on Full Gear once it's confirmed. Probably around this time next week it'll be confirmed. But guys, I think that we're getting a War Joe versus Samoa Joe match following that, and I think tonight further teased that. It's going to be so super good. Wardlow's got some really great stuff coming up, you guys. You're not going to want to miss it. You're not going to miss the next Dynamites, Rampages, and not Full Gear. It's going to be such a fun road. We got 2 more weeks left. It is going to be so great. Another AEW night in history books, guys. It is going to be great. With that, you guys, I really hope you enjoyed this episode of Rampage. I really did, especially for the new stuff that was coming out about future episodes of Dynamite and for Full Gear. I loved it from top to bottom, from start to finish. It's going to be great stuff going forward. And all of us, majority of AEW wrestling fans, know that Full Gear is going to be great. The season for fun is beginning again for the fall. It is going to be great. But until then, you guys, that's all for AEW this week. But don't worry, I'm back tomorrow for the next episode of The Gift of Gabe following Crown Jewel. You're not going to want to miss that either. But until then, I will see you guys later. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like and heard what you saw. And until then, just remember, who better to gab with than Gabe. See you guys after Crown Jewel tomorrow. Later, dudes.